Hey there folks, SeKo Starcraft. We've got Innovation going up against Liquid Hero. Team Liquid has all the big guns out today to be able to fight in this Team Story Cup match. Pretty interesting here. I want to see what Hero brings to the table. Innovation has taken out a couple of really strong players here in Snoot and Tasia. So we'll see if Hero's got the answer for this guy, or if we're going to see Acer continue to take a lead here. Now, Protoss, I've seen Hero do some really crazy games on this map. I've seen like one base DT, one base blink, you know, some nice two base all-ins. He's got some great builds up his sleeve, and I think that's something you want to bring out once in a while against somebody like Innovation. But I may have lost track of where we're at in the series, but we're getting close to the end, so I don't know if Hero has to win this one in order to keep the series going or not. Regardless, there are more games, I believe, after this, so we'll have to just wait and see. Terran, I believe is just going to open up standard here. If he does go for a CC first, I'd been fairly surprised. Yeah, not too many people are doing the CC first against Protoss these days. Just too easy for even just like a mothership core to come across and just ruin your day. Gateway going down. I do like some of the SimCity you see some Protoss players make. In this case, it's not perfect yet, but what you can do is you can build your buildings in a certain way along the map that allows you to block off Reapers from getting in, so you can be certain that you will trap them in there. Hero will be scouting in the wrong direction. He'll get there eventually. I think he's going straight across. Which I don't think this is a cross spawns only tournament. So that might be a bit of a mistake. We'll see if he gets there eventually. SCV is going to run out and see what's going on. And we'll likely see a Reaper pop out from Innovation and go in the other direction. Just the way that TVP is these days. I sound so sad. Gateway finished. Cybercore going down. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's a tight wall off. At least tight enough that a Reaper can't get through. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I'm not exactly certain. Regardless, once that's popped up, we should see a Mothership Core and a Stalker pop out just to be certain. Oh, Innovation scouted in the wrong direction with this SCV. That's alright. The Reaper will likely be going the exact other direction, and we'll find what it needs to. Be really weird to see another Reaper come out, but I'm just thinking it's going to be an expand after this. It's a big map. You don't want to spend too much time jerking around. You do need to get that economy up and going. Actually, we're just going to have a reactor go down here and start popping out them double marines. Zealot is actually going to book it across the map, which is a little surprising. Did he come down here and scout it? He must have. Did that Reaper get a kill and I just wasn't paying attention to it? Come back here, mouse. Yes, he did. He did get that probe in the beginning. He said, nice wall off there. We'll keep that Reaper at bay. This Zealot on the other side of things might pose a little bit of a concern. There's only Marines back here, and yes, Marines can do some funky microing against a Zealot, but one Zealot can be a pain in your dick hole. Let's see if he's paying attention to this or not. Gets the SCV as well. That's real nice. Trying his best to microwave from this. The Reaper is heading home, I believe, to deal with this as well. I'm sure Hero's alright with costing a bit of mining time as well from these guys. He actually gets another SCV as well. Very well done. 2 SCVs and delayed the expansion a bit. Don't mind that at all. There are enough Marines out now that Hero really doesn't want to lose his Mothership Core. Yeah, he can do some fancy dangling if you want to, but it's still fairly weak. Stalker is out now. Stalker will have a bit of fun with these units. I love this early Protoss aggression. It's so difficult to deal with as a Terran player. If you're not a Terran player, you might not understand just how much of a pain in the butt something like this is. Early game, there's nothing that Terran has that like outruns a Stalker other than like a Hellion, and good luck using your Hellions. And it just does this great damage that you really can't repair. You don't have any medevacs for a long time. We got a Robo going back down in Hero's base. Warp Gate's about to finish up. And a Stargate. Lots of tech. Little bit surprising. I'm not going to say it's too risky. Behind this we actually have Hero going up against Innovation's really fast upgrade. Stim is on the way, +1's almost finished. So we might see like a 1-1 in Stim pack timing with just a heavy chunk of bio. Killed the Reaper before he could see the starport. Now he might have seen the Robo actually. Let's just take a look at his vision. He did see the Robo, so might not be expecting the Stargate here. So an Oracle might actually be able to get a lot of damage if that's what we see come out of it. And the rally makes me believe that that's the case. And he will Chrono Boost that out. Back in this base we see there is no defenses here. Likely not expecting this, seeing the Robo out this soon. Let's check out our economy here. Protoss is quite a bit ahead in worker count, obviously no mules, but still producing tons and tons of workers, not skipping a beat, and moving into really fast Colossus tech. Which is a great little read against this. I mean, he'll be able to come in here and do quite a bit of damage with Colossus tech. If he can get in here with his Oracle and do some damage, it'd be great. But from the looks of it, Innovation is potentially prepared. Whoa, what's up with these stalkers? I didn't even notice that. That's a really weird move. I mean, he wanted to distract the Terran player so he can get as much damage done with his Oracle, but with Stim done, yeah, he doesn't really get too much accomplished there. 3 kills, not really worth it for 2 stalkers, and he's gonna lose it. Oh man, Hero, bad control. Not the greatest choices there, I would have to say. Still, not that far behind in supply, got a great economy. Colossus are on the way in double forge. I'm a little confused by that. I don't think you'd be able to really afford double forge, Oracles, and Colossus on 2 bases. Doesn't even have the Thermal Lance on the way. He's got Stalkers in place here to deal with his drop, but this is way too much stuff. Now Innovation does pick up and leave. Might have been able to snipe that Colossus, but with the Mothership Core in play, could just as easily lose all of his units. And you can see the amount of damage that was done in just a short period of time. Very careful about that. Another Colossus on the way, more gateways. 1-1 is happening right now. Terran player is just about to finish up his +1 armor, so he's going to have a nice little upgrade lead. His combat shields is off by a little bit here. Double drop. If it doesn't work with just 2 medevacs, try 4 medevacs. There are 2 Colossus here, but yeah, they'll get sniped so fast. Oh man, that looked way too easy for Innovation there. Maybe just too many tech choices, you know? Oracle, Colossus, upgrades. He is going to be able to get this Nexus down. Fighting the probes is not a bad idea either. I don't have any problem with that. Hero looks like he might be able to hold this off maybe. But he's still down by over 40 supply. 40? Almost 40 supply. One is going to finish up here pretty quick for the Protoss, but once again, he's got so few units. I think his Mothership Core is alive, but does not have enough energy for another Photon Overcharge. So I don't think he really has got any way to deal with this. He's just going to have to suck it up and take damage. Pretty good force fields, but I mean ultimately there's not that much damage dealers here for the Protoss player. 5 medevacs. There's almost a medevac per unit over here. Losing the sentry a little needlessly. You can see the red on the minimap streaming across right now to try and help reinforce this. Hero just doesn't have it right now. He's got this Colossus tech he can't use. He's getting Blink right now, which I don't know how that's really going to help him. He's got Oracles that have no energy. Just a little confusing from Hero. If he had another 10 minutes, sure, he'd been awesome in a great spot. But he just was not prepared for that attack to come at him. Innovation takes another game and takes out 3 of the top Team Liquid players. So going on to the next game, we'll see who Team Liquid brings out this time.